Hi, and welcome to Mixed Media Cameras in the Art Room. We have been studying what even the concept of mixed media means using a variety of different materials like cardboard, like buttons, like blue jeans, things you might find in your everyday, like a junk drawer, something like that. We've been looking at the work of Ansel Adams, landscape photographer, Dorothea Lange, who's a portrait photographer, and then also Cindy Sherman, a contemporary portrait photographer. I've been showing students some of my vintage cameras and this is my vintage Yashica dual lens camera, and even looking through the viewfinder and what that would entail. Kids have been absolutely fascinated, like what that's all about and what all of these buttons do and wearing it around your neck, that sort of thing. And even some of these kind of early brownie cameras and what a flash actually does, things like that. And so what we decided to do is to learn about, we'll also be learning about some contemporary photographers locally, Wing Young Huey, who lives in Minneapolis, and then also JR, who is a French photographer that does large scale uh, portrait photography. So this is how we started. Again, we took everyday materials, things like pieces of cardboard that were used to house some of our lunches. We cut those into to create the body of the camera. We've been cutting out circles to use as the lens. We've been using regular tin foil to put that over the top. Now, the body could be used any old way. We just used oil pastels. Now, did the kids like getting their hands dirty? I'll give you one guess about that. Yes, they did. They loved getting their hands dirty and starting to even blend colors as they wanted to. Okay, so as we started to add the oil pastels, students could add color, blend them together, but of course the blending and the dirty fingers, getting their tables dirty, and the cleanup, that's actually pretty fun too. Kids are good at that. But the blending, mixing all those colors together, that's the best part. I'm going to find a black one to add in a little bit more here too. Make it look a little bit more aged on the edges here. Oh, that looks cool. So it's pretty exciting to see what kids chose to do color combination wise on theirs. And so kids started to use tin foil. They started to wrap it over and put their lens on there. I'll use one of these as my example. They also started to take additional pieces of cardboard. I'll use one of these in my specialty scissor just to kind of show you. They took some of these and cut larger pieces to bring areas that like would go above the body of it or of the camera, or even to create a viewfinder. It was pretty adorable. Some of the classes, the students, I showed them even how they could make a viewfinder, and they started to draw some of their classmates in there as well. We have a mixed media bin that we have been digging from. So I'll just even give you a little bit of a sample. Oh my gosh, here are some of the things like tissue paper, again, more tinfoil in there, small bits, remnants of ribbon, but kids got kind of a kick out of this. Even just, again, little blue jeans. Kids have cut up some of these and put these on as small little buttons. Okay. So things, just very simple kinds of things. We ended up cutting little holes at the top. Let me show you some student examples so you can see what some of the almost finished products look like. This is one of my students who really loved. So we ended up punching 2 holes at the top. So, and there's a string right here. So student could wear it around their neck. But look at this as a sensory experience. I love it. Put yarn, and then you can see all of these beautiful concentric circles, and then tinfoil and then gemstone. I love it. And then here's another one. This is a student that ended up doing multiple colors in the body of it, and then multiple colors, and then a piece of gold. But then look at the blue jean. Ended up flipping using both the dark and the lighter pieces of the blue jean. This student also went above and beyond Had a piece of the ribbon here, but look at the use of the overlapping and multiple lenses. Check that out. Really wanted to kind of build it up. And interestingly enough, the colors here, these are the exact colors that this student was wearing today in class. So I found that kind of interesting. So I hope you enjoyed our mixed media camera inspired by Ansel Adams, Dorothea Lange, and Cindy Sherman. Have fun.